Hello everyone, I hope you're having a beautiful day. I am in the beautiful Colorado weather here. Ooh, look at this. This is so gorgeous. Look at this. It's like a little arc going under this tree. Oh, it's so fun. Anyway, so yeah, we've had so many fires in Colorado. I was actually really worried about it just lately, and and then the Coors Brewery that's in Golden, Colorado, it caught fire too. I came out from my apartment the other day, and there was soot in the air. I'm like, oh my gosh, the fire is so close. And I have a business in Golden, so I was just a little nervous, right? Like, yeah, and I was just really nervous, so I Googled it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, luckily no one was hurt, and it was like an old malt distillery that wasn't really even in use, so luckily all is well. All is well. A little damage, but no one was hurt really, so that's good. But look at this beautiful, I decided to do a video today and to say hello, because look at the divine, how beautiful this is. I came to a playground because just really being guided to work into my play energy, and just to really trust, really trust the divine, that everything is in perfect divine order, and regardless of what we see on the outside, that it's still safe to just play and experiment with life. And so I've actually had a lot of blocks to sharing my truth and being a twin flame coach, and so here's me facing my fear, and just knowing, because I know I can help people. I have helped people, and I am a certified ascension coach through Twin Flames Universe, and really loving it, really loving it. And so yeah, and just, I don't know, I guess what I wanted to share today is that, regardless of like how nerve-wracking this journey can be, right? Because we're worried, or we can be worried about what our divine masculines are doing, or what they're not doing, or all of those things. It was a little skate park. I wish I was a better skater so I could skate. Anyway, but we worry so much, I think, about life, right? And what's going to happen, and this and that. But ultimately, the divine really has it all in control. Like, I've been worried about all these fires, right? And I prayed on Sunday, because I noticed, right, the soot in the air, and so I said a prayer, and lo and behold, it's quite early. We usually get a snow, but it's quite early for us to get a snow in Colorado. Usually it's like end of September. So yeah, hopefully, I haven't checked the news, but hopefully, hopefully the snow is putting a lot of these Colorado fires out, hopefully, because they have been going wild, and homes have been destroyed, and it's been kind of a mess. So so yeah, I just want to jump on here today, regardless of what you're feeling in your journey and in your life, that all paths really do lead home, and I wanted to encourage you guys, because it's so powerful. This journey is. It will push you to the edge of your sanity. It'll push you to the edge of your limits. But at the same time, right, we are really here to be of service and to help humanity. And those of us who are early in this journey, right, which I think all of us right now are pretty early in the journey. If you're aware about twin flames and all of that, it's still fairly early. It's not even hit like mainstream. It will, but right now it's super non-mainstream. So I have a couple of friends outside of my community that are on their twin flame journey, and that's it. Most everybody else is just kind of living their lives, but the truth is, everyone is on their twin flame journey, right? Is that the Magic Kingdom story, it's actually real. Like, who would have thought? I remember after my first divorce, I just remember being like, pardon my language, be like, fuck Disney, and then I've come full circle, right? Totally come full circle where, God's just guiding me to really trust and to know that things will come to fruition. But what I really wanted to share with you guys today is that, you can trust, and you can follow people on YouTube, and you can follow people on Facebook, but really it's about doing the inner work to heal your union. Because this is a journey, I'm sure many of you have done lots of research, but this really truly is about union within the self and with God. And so we're being called to end the separation. And what separation is like the self-judgment, self-criticism, because ultimately each one of us is a divine child of God. Pure bliss and joy and light and love. That's what we are at our core, right? Outside of the identities that we may associate with, whether we're a coach or a teacher or, whatever else, or a mother or, a sister, brother, right? Outside of all of these identities that we associate with, ultimately, we're just like love and joy and bliss. But I wanted to encourage you because I've been on my journey for about 3 years now, and I'm just now in communication with my twin after about 3 years, and I really thought that I could do it alone. I really believed that I didn't need help, and that is actually one of my blocks to union, was that I didn't need help. And I joined Twin Flames Universe. I joined their school, and I learned about it, and then I became a coach, really just because I knew I would learn faster. So I became a coach to do that, and then I fell in love with coaching Twin Flames. I fell in love with the work, the deep inner work, because I'm not afraid of it. I love going to those deep, dark places in myself, and to unlocking the patterns that have kept me stuck, that have kept me from all of my good, right? And the truth is that I have my own certain people. I have my people that I'm meant to guide. I have a ballet school. I have the children that I'm meant to guide. And so, each one of us, no one can take away my good, my clients, my people. Nobody can take those people that I'm meant to guide. Just like I cannot take anybody else's clients who they're meant to guide. There's no competition, because there's people out there that only I can guide to union, and there's people out there that only another person can guide to union. And so I'm just putting myself out here to find my people, to see who I can help. It's such a beautiful experience. I was guided to hire my coach this past May, and even last year, I'll share this a little bit, vulnerable, but my twin was engaged last year about this time, and I still thought I could heal it all by myself. I didn't run out and buy a coach. I was in scarcity mindset, but I finally, in May, I decided to claim my coach, and in just a few short months, I was actually able to communicate with my twin, and he wants to come see me, and we're still healing. We're not quite in union yet, but we're still healing. But I just wanted to encourage you guys to get help on your journey. It doesn't have to be with me. It doesn't have to be with Twin Flame Universe. It doesn't have to be, but I want to encourage you because, life is more than watching videos. That's why I'm not a big TV person. I probably have a little bit hard time sometimes relaxing, actually. I work a little too hard. A little TV might do me some good, but at any rate, just watching videos is not really part of life, right? We want to be able to live and experience the life that we love, and that's what I want to help you do. So I'm going to leave some links below. There's a Get Started kit at Twin Flames Universe. We have some really great products with Twin Flames Universe so far. We have 30 plus couples that have come into union in the last several years, and it's powerful stuff. Our community is absolutely coming together. I love it when I go to my coaches meetings. Like, like I'm one of the few that's not quite in union yet. Like all of my friends are in union. It's amazing. And so yeah, you want to find, you know, people that can actually help you heal. It's not just about just having faith and letting God do everything. You know, God gives us here people on the earth to help one another, to be there for each other. And if you're struggling with the finances, I encourage you to ask questions of the divine and ask. You will be answered if you ask for questions. Just like, you know, possibly could have been a coincidence that I prayed and then it snowed, right? Maybe there was a storm already headed this way, right? But the storm could have also, you know, the wind out here in Colorado is super, you know, we've got a lot of wind. So the wind could have blown this storm somewhere else, you know, but I did pray for solution. And look at this. Look at all this water, right? So, you know, when we ask the divine for help, you know, it's there, you know, but it's really more about guidance and you trusting that intuition and being guided. So one of the girls in my discussion group, this is a cool story. So she was talking to someone the other day that she was like, you know, really healing this block that she's, you know, really loves God, but she's just working through this block. And this person literally, like, I'm gonna lose it. Literally hands her a satchel, like an envelope full of $100 bills, or at least what I could see, there was like hundreds in the thing, like a thick stack of cash. Oh my gosh, right? And because she was actually really hurting and was trying to heal this thing with God, and almost like instantaneously she manifested all of this money. So just know that, you know, your money comes from source. It doesn't necessarily come just from your job, right? It comes from source. So when you open yourself up to be able to receive, you'll be able to receive, you know. And a lot of the things that we're healing and receiving is believing that we're worthy, believing that we're enough. And you are enough. You know, as a divine child of God, you are enough. Oh my goodness, it's cold out here. So I'm going to go. But feel free to reach out to me. Look at the links below and, you know, get help on your journey. You deserve it. You're worth it. You know, and wherever your twin is, whether they're with someone else or not, they're worth it too, right? And, you know, doing the work, doing the inner work, it's absolutely worth it. All right. I'll talk to you soon. Lots of love, guys. Have a beautiful day.